Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gogetyours review channel. Now for a while now, for around about 10 years, majority of the tech firm have released some interesting kinds of speakers, Bluetooth soundbars and indeed some nice Bluetooth wireless headsets. Yes, we've reviewed a few on our channel, get watching them after this one will you? Yeah, nice one. But in today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the majority D40X Bluetooth bookshelf speakers. Nice. These majority speakers feature a plethora of connectivity options such as Bluetooth, optical, and many more, as well as some interesting features which we will cover within this video. Inside the box, we of course receive the active and passive speakers. There's a detailed user manual with an easy setup guide. We get quite a simple remote control, which also includes two AAA batteries. That's good, isn't it? We do also receive a 3.5mm to 3.5mm auxiliary cable and a 3.5mm RCA cable. Looking at the design of the D40X speakers, I personally do think that they have a real studio look to them. They come with these glossy black front panels, very reflective, with the majority branding on point, with those real bold and bright yellow 4-inch rigid Kevlar cone drivers and small dome tweeters sitting just above. Those lovely grain style wooden cabinets, they do feel very solid, but you know what, back in the 90s you would have referred to this style as being black ash. I mean, it was absolutely everywhere in every catalogue, you know, when you had to order everything to match your living room. I'm showing my age now, damn it. But yeah, these speakers, they are rated at 70 watts. The right side speaker is an active speaker. It has a built-in amplifier, so nope, no need for a separate setup. To the rear of the speaker, we get a power cord that comes conveniently stored away within this air port. To be honest, the power cable is not extremely lengthy for bookshelf speakers, and indeed, we get the same type of air port on that passive left side speaker, which has to be powered via this attached cable to the rear side of that right side active speaker. Now, because the majority D40X speakers feature Bluetooth 5.3, it does offer a strong yet stable and high resolution experience. Connection is easy choosing majority D40X from your Bluetooth device list, but reverting back to the rear side of the speaker, obviously we've got the power port, we've got a physical on-off switch, there is an optical port too, which has this handy little dust cover already inserted. Oh, that's nice and handy to stop, dust. There's also an auxiliary port where you can place in a 3.5mm cable. For wired connection, we used a 3.5mm cable to 3.5mm cable. We did connect it to our TV, and audio was pretty, you know, it's quite impressive. Have a listen.
Stay humble, they become the legends. They let their work talk, it's never questioned. I know I make it look easy. It took a lot of work, but Jordan to the top, here I go, I go, I go.
There is a micro SD card slot for playing most of your stored media. And as you can see just here, we've got a USB port, which is only compatible with USB flash drives only, and can't be used as a charge port, I'm afraid. And as you might be able to tell, Bluetooth. Yep, the voice notification we just heard is quite loud. At first it's very pleasant, but I'm afraid it can't be silenced, no. Line in. And you do constantly hear it every time you switch modes.
Bluetooth connected.
Now the speakers are hooked up to our laptop through Bluetooth. Let's quickly play a song. And thanks to the addition of that simple looking remote control, you can quickly adjust the volume, just like so. The volume is very loud, by the way, and via that remote control we can play pause music, skip to the previous and next track selections, we can even fast forward and rewind through songs. And what is really handy As well as those volume controls, we do get a treble and bass adjustability function. The functions are very good, but I do wish that there was some type of notification of some kind when you've reached the maximum bass or treble levels. Again, you do get good control from all areas of the room that you're sat in, but if you are close enough, you can also use those physical controls on the side of the active D40X speaker itself, via this control module just here. So we get some buttons. For example, we get this mode button just here. This is the switch between a wide connection and Bluetooth mode. We get the volume up, which also acts as the next track selection button. We get the volume down button, that again acts as the previous track selection. And we do have some LED connection indications and the 3.5mm headphone jack. Now, playing normal music through Bluetooth, if you have positioned the majority speakers correctly, the audio quality is very dynamic, and we personally felt that we received real bright highs and hard punching bass that didn't get distorted, nor did it lose any type of clarity at top volume. The mids have a real good range, not too overpowering at all, and you don't get any type of sibilance issues with vocal ballads.
And I feel like I'm all on my own, and some days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't want to do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move fast.
Although I must admit, the bass is not extremely very deep. So when it comes to different genres of music like hip hop, it doesn't show you real thudding bass, although I would say that clarity is the focal point when it comes to these speakers. So it balances it out very nicely.
Bluetooth connected.
In whole, the sound signature, it does have a robust soundstage, reducing dampening, and does provide real nice sound performance when it comes to those movies. And you know what? That's the same when it came to gaming too. Very explosive audio. The only thing I would say is that the audio, when it's at low volume, it doesn't actually sound that very low. No, it doesn't. And I was a bit mixed up looking at some of the reviews online. A lot of people said that when you turn off the speakers and turn them back on, the audio resets very loudly and it's got no memory function. Unfortunately, we didn't find that. We actually set the volume to around about 40. We turned it off, then turned it on,
Bluetooth connected.
and it actually remembered where the volume was. And some people have stated that the voice notification is very loud when initially turning on the speakers, even though the speakers are at low volume. Now that's a mixed match of reviews. I think they may be reverting back to the basic D40 speakers, which is the previous model. These D40X speakers are very much improved, so it does have that function. If you are switching it off from the back and then switching it back on, it should remember where the last volume setup was. But please note that even with no music playing, if you've left the volume at super high mode, especially at 100%, if you're walking into the house at night, turning on these speakers and everyone's asleep,
Bluetooth.
that voice notification telling you that the Bluetooth mode is on, it's going to be very, very loud and will most likely wake up people within your home. Unfortunately, again, there's no way to turn this off, which is a bit of a sore point. It's not biggie really. And when it does come to the pros and cons with this majority D40X speaker, we did experience using all of the connections that came with this package within the past 7 days. And I would say that the D40X pretty much ticked the boxes. So we used it on a TV, on a laptop, mobile phones, while gaming, playing movies. And I will say initially the music quality, it did sound better using Bluetooth mode rather than using the supplied cables. I don't know why, I just think that the audio is very much clearer. But all around the audio is pretty good. Anyway, slight little niggle we really did have is when we played some movies. There was a real slight delay.
I don't know. How's your dad's apartment? I'll figure it out.
So if you're very picky, you might just notice it. That's obviously while using a D40X in wireless mode. So no, it's not incredibly noticeable, but to be honest, if you are looking for bookshelf speakers like this, the use for those speakers will most likely be for music, or indeed to use with your laptop or PC anyway. Again, the volume is very loud, very surprising in fact for the size of these speakers. And when we had it within our office, it made the bloody office sound like the Albert Hall. Trust me guys, I had to turn it down, got neighbours and stuff. So yes, the majority D40X speaker, it has been working perfectly all week. I didn't have any type of issues whatsoever. I personally love the premium looking design. They are bigger than conventional PC speakers, but I do love the colour tone of those drivers. Everything out of the box is very easily to set up. You get lots of connections, and by the way, no, I didn't experience any type of buzzing when using the wired connections provided. I can't fault them really. Okay, you do wish that they did have more impacted bass, but for the size of them, there was no vibrations through that plastic front panel. You know, real solid speakers, and I think for all genres of music and all types of uses, I do love the fact that audio clarity is the focal point when it comes to these speakers. If you think these are interesting, I've left a link in the video description down below where you can check them out for yourself, and if you have liked what you've seen within this video, well why not go ahead and go get yours. While you're in that video description guys, it means so much if you please like and share this video. Caring's caring, again. But please subscribe to our channel just now. We need every single person to subscribe. Come on guys. Bearing in mind to hit that bell notification option so you guys stay updated on our very next upload. Now we're going to be back with some more majority speakers. Look at these ones. We're reviewing all of these lovely products. Woo! So stay tuned to our channel. But if you want to check out some of our reviewed previous majority tech, here's a video showing on screen just now. But if that doesn't interest you and it doesn't quite catch your eye, what about this little sucker here? No? You not clicked it? Oh, bloody hell. Well, stay tuned for our very next video then. Catch you guys in a bit. Peace!